Hello, we're Secret Agent Agency. My name is Kevin, and joining me is Andrew. You out there?
Hello.
And Jihun, my friend, are you with us?
Yes.
What is this new energy you're like bringing to the table here past couple streams?
What are you talking about? You're imagining things.
Okay.
I'm just trying to come up with a new intro from time to time, okay?
Okay. Building some intrigue.
I'll keep working on it.
Like, I always just want to ask you, hey man, are you okay? So if that's the energy you're bringing, that's the energy you're bringing. So first of all, rest in peace, Betty White. She passed away at 99 a couple weeks before turning 100.
Final celebrity death of the year.
Well,
I guess so, yeah.
Still 3 hours for us. But
6 hours for me.
I don't want there to be any more. But yeah, Betty White was the real one. Thanks for the laughs. Best wishes go out to her family. Dan, let's play Vallhalla.
May her brave soul goes to Bartender.
Yeah. Okay. So if I remember correctly, we're not getting the Maneki Neko. So this is going to be interesting.
We have enough money?
We have enough money to get it, but we don't have enough money for the to not get evicted. So we're gonna get fucked over pretty hard, I think.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's how you want to play it. Fine.
Outer Paradise. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. There's no such thing as a final remaster. Hatsune Miku. Sting's face. Oh, it's Steins Gate, but also a wrestling thing, of course. Dang it, Raoul Paul. Wow, that dates this game. Okay, let's go to work. This is gonna suck. Good evening. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit.
Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved.
I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here.
Greetings!
Where'd you go? Anyway, let's start.
Like in a mad sprint.
It's time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, that guy wouldn't come back twice. Yeah. Shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. so it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise. Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Just an explosion the night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars blast.
I saw weirdos like this guy.
Alright, so the order was, I'd like to say a rep. Okay,
Okay, so is that the effect from the
yeah, not getting her what she wants, yeah.
Interesting.
Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up.
Sorry if I may interject.
You looking for a fight?
Most certainly not.
You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty.
Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong. There are better ways of saying stuff like that.
You're right, sorry.
Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem like strong... What? Oh.
You seem to like strong drinks.
Oh my god.
What about it?
Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking.
Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right.
How is it that
I'm a bartender at a tender bar.
This would be a lot funnier if we were going for max money route and didn't buy anything.
how is it that Kevin's character sounds more gruffy than Andrew's character?
Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier punch. Say, your face somehow looks familiar, mister.
Oh, Jamie, and you are?
I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunged?
Nanomachines, so...
I did, actually.
Hello?
Oh, am I still here?
Oh, is my computer doing a dumb thing? No.
What kind of dumb thing?
What happened?
Hello.
Hola! Wait, who can hear me, for real?
My headphones shut off.
Yeah, I can hear this in the stream. The stream's fine.
I don't know what happened there. Okay. I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection. That feel utterly suicidal.
Okay, you mix drink and change your headphone, that's what happened.
So I go through the whole thing. Rejection, need to hide something.
The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity.
I see.
I see.
I see.
How does the expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, You need to implant me with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch. What are you having, Jamie?
This is a gut punch.
Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. The strap of my bra is itching.
I wonder if this gets worse, or in none, like if you on continuous days if you don't buy stuff, or just same thing. It's like it's kind of like turn on and off kind of thing.
It's just a toggle, I think.
Oh, okay.
Here. Yeah, love these. Looks different from yours, though.
I had a couple of extras in his, actually.
So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, G?
Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons.
And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time?
Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement, or through fixing injuries.
I see.
I see.
I see.
Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave.
Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that twice. Shut up.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day.
Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Pizza with double cheese and wait, no, this is a bar.
Like me ordering General Tso's no matter where I go.
And it's been a while since I ordered any Chinese food.
Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, to make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. Ooh. I should reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest of friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. As she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I can forgive all that, I mean the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until finally we reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? What? Hey! It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana that said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a brandini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Repeated.
Yeah.
Even it. Have you actually been to a bar, or
Yeah.
do you actually would you feel like orders like different cocktail every day or something like that?
My choice is always whiskey or bourbon, so I don't know. I guess I would if I like frequented a bar, but I don't really do that.
Ah, okay.
Like when I'm at a bar, I'm usually there for like live music.
Ah.
Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. And all I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right.
Pizza time.
Pizza time! Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers or sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law. She got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister, too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and a little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break.
Alright.
Wah! You were here?
You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear?
Anyways, call me if anything comes up.
Produced by Hideo Kojima.
It's not
Copyright 169. Copyright Vallhalla. Save load.
Save scum.
I'll show you, scum. It's less chilly today.
Outside of surfing drinks, whatever choice has actually been in the game, we had that Truth or Dare game.
Yeah. So there's like extra scenes, like if you like do certain things, like we got Dorothy's this run because we remembered her favorite drinks and stuff when she was going through a weird time, like there's little things like that throughout the game.
Okay.
But you can only
I
watch
was
it.
just curious.
But it only matters if you can get the good ending.
Yeah, we'll see.
I get the best ending. Jill, a kid's looking for you.
Oh, shit. Was
Who's
somebody
her?
Norma? I don't remember.
What was normal again?
She's like an underage girl that's come in a couple times.
Oh, that was not me for sure.
Hey!
Ah, Norma. Ugh. You're back! Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you.
Phew, she thought it was for her. Thank me?
Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol, everything else would have fallen apart if I had some.
Aw, so responsible, Joe.
I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do.
And?
Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore.
Glad to hear that.
And well, I wanted to thank you for that.
Me?
If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. You were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I'll leave before it's too late outside.
Be careful. Ah, so sweet. Shut up.
Hey, Jill, mind helping me here?
Sure.
Make a bleeding Jane, please.
On it.
Oh, do we get that money?
I hope so.
Shit, yeah. Every opportunity.
You know, for the people who never play this game and then play for the first time, the only way for them to watch out the ending is to actually go to the bad ending. Because the game doesn't really tell you how to make extra money or anything.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate
Yes.
is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character? Dunno.
Fourth wall breaking.
What are you? A cute girl. Right.
You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there.
Huh? Yeah, just remembering stuff.
Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? I'll just move my camera over here. Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Oh, okay. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Ouch! I bit my son. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night.
Sorry?
Honey! Ah, hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I got things to do, so... You do?
Who does what?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Weird sneezes.
Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please.
Man, she was in a rush.
Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks is sold out everywhere. I need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning.
I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand.
Please. Well, I guess that's it for today.
You sure you're fine?
I am. Don't worry.
Hey, Jill, why don't I ask a silly question?
You see my clients, you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask?
Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears looks like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place.
Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such.
Oh?
Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right?
Because they went through some anti-nanomachine projection treatment. They were still a fetus, right?
It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or it was the Romanenko-Yamada... Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? The Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Strengovich. Was it Strengovich? Let's call him Strengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stangovich funded the operation, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stangovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things got played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born.
And the parents got called cat boomers?
A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. Meow. The fact quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents.
You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that?
Because that's what they are.
Huh?
You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to facial and ear muscles. Plus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function.
Huh.
It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought that they were functional ears, huh?
Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you.
Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a sort of catification procedure.
Keep it in mind.
Wait!
What?
Yeah, the guy's name was Stangovich.
Huh?
I just remember Sylvia Stangovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there was some TV specials featuring her. I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then.
And did you need to just shout? Or did you just now?
Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day.
Alright, careful out there.
All booze.
That whole like explanation felt like right out of 999.
It's missing something about a mummy on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's convenient.
Interesting.
Don't even know what it is.
But did she actually take the money out of it?
I
wonder.
noticed.
No, it's something I already have.
Oh, okay.
It's probably like a Kiramiki thing, because I bought all that stuff, you know, like, oh, well, obviously Jill just met Kiramiki, so she's a super fan now. Can't wait for this to be in the real life news.
I mean, didn't they have this kind of episode?
Population's in decline in general, anyway.
Yeah, and then didn't they have this kind of episode for the Futurama too? Like Fry make some sex joy out of, was it Lucy Liu?
I think so. Ah, thank fuck. BTC, the British Trademark Council. So now we fucking know what that means.
Oh, was it British?
Bitcoins.
British always looking forward to world domination. Alright, here we go. Good evening.
Hey.
Okay, so we've almost got everything, but we're still missing a couple things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate?
I have no idea who that is. Why me?
I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the bar should at least have 2 people in the vicinity at all times. Good boss. Good boss. That's personal.
I can understand that. You're not going to say anything, Jill?
If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness.
Fine. Give me that list. I'll be back sometime.
Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gail is a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right! Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, I'll just keep the same music.
Jukebox, I go.
It's time to mix drinks and change lives. Get with a crush, huh? This place, great. Oh, if it isn't... Oh! Oh, jeez. I had like some kind of like airy voice for her. I don't remember it though. Hey, Jill. Sorry, is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss! Stalked woman incoming. The door is open. Go ahead. The door to the left. Thanks. Oh no.
Hello there.
Oh, hi there. The other one. That's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom?
Now, where is she?
There he is.
Oh, what? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have to use you.
Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. Donovan's usual drink, huh?
Super big beer.
Here.
This ain't right. Pepper's been a mess lately. You think with all that's happening, they stay and do more reports. But they all ask for a vacation. I can't afford to be understaffed. So I have to come with some sort of a reward for whoever produces the most reports.
I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right?
A shitty page that will over-essentialize anything and report useless things.
That word is way too long.
Of course I know.
Then why not try to rectify that image?
To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Jaibatsu. Hayachi Jaibatsu Corp. and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Reports on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice and you'll find your research severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is Lack is picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line.
Huh.
Got to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC, the British Trading Commission, has been going apeshit closing bar lately.
Ah, yeah, that.
Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of the drug trafficking ring. And then last week, they closed 3 small bars that serve as an illegal chicken restaurant.
What? Huh?
Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certified but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouse. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing.
Man, shit rat deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that.
Alright, kid, let's try a Moonblast now.
Come again?
Hey, even I have to break from the routine from time to time.
A Moonblast? That's a new one for him.
360 smackers. Get all the dinero we can get.
Hell yeah. Here.
Now let's see what the ruckus is about.
So... what brought you here?
Oh right, did you see a Lilin coming here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up.
Not really.
Did she jump to the roof then?
Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview?
Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring.
Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something?
Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Should that be a hot ass tit, not ass tits?
Hot ass and tits.
I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those king class Chia models are, personally.
And so you followed her.
I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charm of Donovan D. Does.
It's good sprawling. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something?
Oh, what? But the woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So the rhythms in here.
Sorry.
I have to find a busty nutty replacement tonight or I'll explode. Fucking horny. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver.
Right.
Hey, we're almost getting $1,000 from this guy. He's gonna put up with it.
Let's just give him a pile driver, literally. Here.
Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I found someone that looks a bit like her.
The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her, and I took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet.
The most expensive sweet drink we have. No. Well, don't check. If there's one that's 180, if you double it, it'll be more.
Okay.
Because it'll be 360. Every little bit of scratch we can get.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Andrew's in.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Andrew's in the min-maxing mode now.
I end up playing a lot of my games when I get into them.
Here. Thanks! So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see.
I see.
I see.
Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love in the life. He offered to help with that, and after he read it, I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see.
I see.
I see.
You know, I've met two fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you, it was amazing. Hehehe. I don't like the term fan too much, it strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but man, I make her listen to a song like twice a day. The few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Something tea-like. If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. So we have Mulan tea. And they're worth 500 apiece, so that's a good shit right there.
We double that?
No.
Ah, damn.
It's a pre-made.
Here. Perfect. Hey, you're a King Class Chia, right?
Cha-cha-cha.
That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, or the resilience of the Detoids, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see.
I see.
I see.
So, anything new for this concert? Well, it's an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return they sang Your Love is a Drug. Ah, so you know the B-Link girls. Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are. Really. Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and really loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we'll have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be like unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. Alright, a Sparkle Star from this idol.
These drink names. Happy.
Get wrecked. Here. Sparkling! Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please, come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Aight.
Goodbye. Hideo
Cyberpunk actions. Oh, there's the chicken tenders.
What?
Tender
Bartender.
in the bar.
And the
Keep
chicken.
playing.
Note to self, buy oil for that door. Okay. Alright, so Kiramiki just came in, so obviously we gotta listen to her song and repeat.
Oh boy.
You monster.
Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot. Please.
Oh, sorry.
Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that?
I told you she did. Would you believe me?
Without a doubt.
Let's go with that then.
Right. Greetings! Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. It's a very time of the fun. Oh, Dorothy.
Dorothy has corrupted you.
I like Dorothy a lot more this playthrough than I did my first one. I hated Dorothy the first time I experienced her. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Sei? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and I stopped to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil is the one you can know that too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see.
I see.
I see.
Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white suits.
It's like an NFT.
I think I've heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings were on. Any white knight still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. Of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research just to justify those expenses? It's new tech. A whole new field ripe with patience just opened for many. Patents. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique. The guy had a really small unit. 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. And what?
Shin.
They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. Also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie. A fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. Just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city while trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way, or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization was due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself, and the attention is taken away from whatever it is Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I'd called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, and what? Ahem. Can I get a Brandtini here, please? Sure. Let's give her a Brandtini. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kiramiki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? I'm sorry. Again? I can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised that she remembered my name though. And, like last time, she was quite the graceful client. And so those rumors about her being really nice in person are actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life, but having such backing to claim, to hear she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Ah, I see.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy? Do you really believe me saying she was just in here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance, and you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see.
I see.
I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Sei and her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you give me a classic drink? Sure. She wants something classic now.
There's the beer. I think Bleaking 400.
Ooh.
I think that's the most.
Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Della? I do, but they've been with us for so long they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering. He actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but... That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't. Zaibatsu has been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal? The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And the city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups using that money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First, the greeting stopped, then saying please and thanks stopped. Before you know it, boom, total anarchy! You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there became a tapping, as someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more." You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender. I did not. So, you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Sure.
I think the number of instances of people ordering big drinks, just like straight up, is very few.
Mm-hmm. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, that name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card readings told me I'd meet a great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was revolutionary as I thought. Soon, I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill. I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that all the stuff archived. Why? Why? Relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still that nowadays. That would be embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods no, I gave up on that whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... I don't know. I like the way you look. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you have the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. What the fuck? Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just used a search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You're obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kind of almost accomplished that in middle school, which sort of haunts me today. Pizza. Never underestimate the lengths of old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like a reference to both the Lovers and the Hermit. I was convinced that it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's swing things up a bit. I'll have a Sugar Rush. Sure. Sugar Rush. Are they trendy now or something? Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, when was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends I'd describe as such, that I've introduced to my family and all. The first was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight, and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit, and before you know it... Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we had awesome chemistry, I truly loved him. but as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't. Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind. As much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? Sure.
Yeah, she's knocking back drinks left and right.
Fuck yeah.
Is that her fourth drink?
Look, no complaints, we need this money.
But we gotta get to overall, like 45,000?
This number's like the number that like the store makes or something, or like our overall amount. I don't know what we need to make overall.
You can look it up.
We get like bonuses and stuff, so I don't know. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that blog, aren't you? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest, but I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is I spent lots of time typing, and these replacements helped me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. You never see her hands, so I never even knew that, like, she had, like, hand replacements.
Augmented.
Yeah. Oh. There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but they're small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How'd your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to a hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments, but as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment, and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. Hey, you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. No, you don't. Eh? Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise! Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey! Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once, so it's quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such a nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though. I see.
I see.
Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am. Yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy!
Fuckboy!
8th grade what?
Oh shit, are we short? Was today the day?
I think we have one more day. We'll find out.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Well, awesome.
Gonna be ending the year in style.
2021. Jihun, are you still there or did you fall asleep? That's just that.
Well, we totally beefed at this playthrough, but that's okay.
You get from buying tchotchkes every night. In the comments on that.
Good evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark?
Ah, hey, Jill.
Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe?
Nothing of the sort. I'm fine.
Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fuck.
That's not...
Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her?
No, I didn't.
In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Oh no!
Yay!
Jihun, are you here?
He's disappeared just in time.
Andrew B. Streaming Chan.
Oh, God. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and...
Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna...
Not so fast, Flat Bartender, if that's even your real name. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Eh? Do I have something in my face?
Drew? Hello? Andrew?
I'm back.
Hi!
This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable.
Whatever, just keep it down. Ah, Jill, you... Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago?
I'm not here.
Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway.
Is this the final night?
I think so.
Be careful with your music choices.
It's time to mix drinks and change lives. Why were all Jihun's characters coming in? God damn it.
Well, I'm Betty.
Yeah. You are too happy and you are too moopy. What happened?
I was right.
Eh?
That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money.
Say, that girl.
I'm not here.
Sorry.
Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right. That deserves a beer.
And you? I'm fine. Evicted. Holy shit, that's a new low for me.
You're only a little bit of scratch away. They can't let you... It's only one lump sum? Bullshit.
For the occasion.
Alright.
So, the girl was actually infatuated with him?
You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliche for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right.
He doesn't seem particularly happy.
He never is. Unlike your coworker, holy shit, did he fuck?
You're making it too obvious, Gil.
Ow! That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment.
Back to deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought.
Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself.
Can I get something non-alcoholic here?
That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light.
Okay. Okay, a bloom light and something non-alcoholic.
Most expensive non-alcoholic drink. Would that be a bottle drink?
I don't think it really matters anymore.
Oh. Maximum money.
I don't know if any of these are non-alcoholic.
Okay. Gonna go with a double sugar rush. Oh, Leading Jane doesn't have carmine.
Here. Thanks.
Same.
Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do.
Well, for starters.
What do you think, Jill? Me?
Her?
Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships. Remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open.
What do you think, Jill?
That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time.
I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you.
I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about...
Sneaky, sneaky.
I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime, get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilum. So I don't know how well it applies to you.
These things are humans and all with organs nowadays anyways.
Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards them.
Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all but organs. You've surely encountered Willem that you sometimes forget are not humans.
Well...
We live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Willem, though.
Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum immigration. So... anyway... Just try to get to know her, you'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. That's quite the uninspired advice if you ask me. Anything else?
I'm right the occasion with a piano man and a piano women. Mobile game debt? Oh, Jesus Christ. Gacha games into the future, the far-flung future.
Here.
And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman.
Why an order like that, then?
I hate Laura.
You what?
She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine!
Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't, for the life of me, leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet.
You're right. So you won't leave me?
I've worried myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah! We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come.
We'll come!
Are you sure?
We will!
Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see ya then.
Bye, Bill.
Please come again.
Party? I'd love to go.
Oh god.
But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry.
I totally forgot that she was already here. Man, that was such bliss.
Still, I can see how traffic spikes. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Whoa, it's like slowing down the game there. Whoa! Is that how she gets the pro maneuvers in Guilty Gear Strive?
I beg your fucking pardon.
The router.
Here.
This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice.
Uh-huh.
It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song.
No, thank you.
Don't be shy, let me give you one.
I mean it, no thank you.
Well, too late, it's already in your player.
That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do it?
Magic!
That's bullshit.
Video editing magic.
Did you just hack into the music player?
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like.
Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to our arrival or they haven't come.
Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and this is the same old bar like last time. I might see you for fake advertising, you know.
Now that I think about it, maybe Boss just donated money to the Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks.
Oh well, anything interesting lately?
I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces.
Hello?
Sorry, what did you say?
I was asking if there were any new stories.
This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie, and you know it. Shut up.
I said nothing.
I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that.
I woke. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why.
Check your VOD streaming, Chan.
Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. It's just she's streaming her life 24/7.
Yeah. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something we're saying, but...
And I want to hear it.
Well, Kira Miki came yesterday again.
You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time?
I just love the one that scrolls by every once in a while that says I miss short-haired streaming, Chan, because it's so real. Like, anytime I watch a girl streamer, it's always like, I miss when your hair was this color, or I miss when you had short hair or long hair or whatever. There's always that one person who has to like comment about someone's appearance and why they don't like how it's changed over time. It's fucking weird. Well, if I may interject, you've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what?
Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over. It's not fair.
Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now.
Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? Well, we couldn't pay our bills this month because of it.
You're not wrong.
Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client?
Very graceful client, much like last time. A really nice girl.
I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself.
I really doubt she'll come back again, though.
She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. Ah, I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you?
Okay. Here.
Phew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny.
Maybe this whole peak viewership thing is just you?
Huh?
Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good.
Are you hitting on me?
I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave, Toronto. Don't be so hard on the girl, she's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Blah! Joe hates me! It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right, about Fuckboy's partner? Want to know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then, not taking any chances. Oh, come on.
Bartender, you're making lots of faces there.
It's nothing, really.
Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support?
www. Hey, Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck.
What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean.
Say, you're oddly calm today.
Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way, I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. But wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando.
Huh.
Oh, come on, I'm getting bored of my ass here. Do something.
I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know? Mind if I entertain you a bit, then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the Misty here. Alright. Ah, Jill. By that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grill Gil. Right. Alright, Gil. Come with me.
Produced by Hideo Kojima.
Welcome back. Save load.
Damn it!
My favorite game.
All your characters came in, Jihun, while you were away.
You know what's a funny part about this one? I had no memory of me like falling asleep. Honestly, that's the worst one. Honestly, yeah, that's the thing. Like normally, sometimes like I'd be like dozing out a little bit or something, but this time there was no hint. It just me straight into it.
You're right. There was no hint. No idea if you were actually asleep or if you fucked off somewhere or what.
I was safe.
It's good to know it's safe.
2069.
Ooh. Want one?
No thanks. I don't smoke.
Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She is sending congratulations your way, though.
Tell her I said thanks, I guess.
So who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way.
Wasn't a guy.
So it was a girl and you did fuck.
I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know.
You don't make things easy for me, though.
How so?
I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know how to get through to you.
You make me sound like some weird loner.
You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was.
I did.
Good for you! Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though?
Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them.
Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you?
No. Why would that be a problem, though?
I don't know, it just feels weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back.
Right.
Oh, and Gil?
Hmm?
Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often.
Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year.
Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive.
Alright, check your jukebox for her theme song.
Okay, I'll just get rid of the first three. Go Streaming Chan.
Oh boy. Those who dwell in shadows.
And that's that. Back. There. I hope Streaming Chan is still around. These two need to meet.
Oh no.
What are you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John is the face of a man who fucked to death recently. Seagull, you're making it too obvious.
Ow!
What will you have today? Oh, the gut punch. Coming right up? What? Nothing?
Oh yeah, I think you were asleep when we got evicted. You're a couple dollars short.
Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilum tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues are designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what she said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know, looking up all of that made me suddenly feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Get wasted. Here. Ah, nice! To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. But there goes gravity. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Ah, you flatter me! Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilum. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilum managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle. So what I should take from this is, you love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with the sugar rush. So I just gave
You just
her.
had that.
Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsis problem got resolved? Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian... Call her Mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where did these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry by the way, I'm fine. Thank God, it's unnatural to see you down like that. Yes!
Man, that go-go was a blast.
Okay, so back. So I'm. Alright, streaming channel, alright.
I was wasting her earlier. Let me just keep it up.
Okay. Alright, let me get my hiked up a little bit.
Okay, okay.
Gotta
Alright, you
get
take
that
her
show.
over her.
I
Give
gotta get
yourself-
that beauty.
I was gonna say, go to the bathroom, like, just splash water in your face real fast. Get your shit in gear, Jihun.
Oh, I have to get that VTuber personality kick in. Come on.
Okay, okay. Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee?
Diddy's just too much a prick. The go-go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders.
Oh, fuck. Well, I tried. Jill will be in my office.
Hey, little girl, oh my god. What, Kevin? Did you say you want them to meet?
Yes. Cam girl! Oh, fiddlesticks.
What's your name, girl?
I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service.
You come here often?
Are you getting on me?
Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of the live stream. Do you want to participate?
Sure, sounds fun.
Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next?
Try the sugar rush. Oh my god.
Bartender, a sugar rush over here. Too much clothing. Bartender,
Sorry, what?
sugar rush, please.
Right.
Anime was a mistake.
Uh-huh. Here.
Good choice, Dorothy.
Yay! So, what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan.
Yes?
No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name.
Yeah, but it's my tech name. Actually, that's not really my name.
What's your real name then?
Behind... Oh, I don't know why I saw the commercial. Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mass lies of humble Nicole Chan.
Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen?
It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started calling myself Nico, oh my god, Nico Chan, I changed the website so the name fell a little bit out of place. Thus, I became Streaming Chan. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it.
Oh, yeah, I get it. At one point I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face.
Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with a greater viewer number than usual. And so, I want to treat my loyal audience again.
Ooh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, stream girl.
That's me.
I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement.
I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make me a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of editions, but let's just say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. What?
Oh, so he used the contract to...
Yep, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it to get vigorously on his panties. I mean, you expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but they're looking for new business partners and things. Honestly, I think the paper cut all of his takes as punishment though. Enough. Ooh, yeah, that's, I don't know, as a, ooh. I'm doing the meme right now that where like the sweaty guy wiping his face. Oh, paper cut on the penis. Ooh. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked it up the image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're swallowing right there. Money shot. I would have gone back on the deal, were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing professionally. Some people, seriously.
Ah, dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That's Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now.
Don't mind me.
Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with a beer? My treat.
Alright.
2 big beers, honey.
We have had all these orders the day before.
God, thick paper cut. Ooh.
Got a little lost in the middle of this. Yep, okay, cool. Here.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd.
Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories?
This will be treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it on a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in a premium time, so I started setting up the camera. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just streaming over the water, I was in underwater action too.
What'd you do with the bubbles and all?
That was the least of the problem. We just turned the jet off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I said they could keep mine the heat. Heat isn't good with the cameras.
Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting in a bag with some filling?
We made something even more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened the hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure everything looked good through the camera started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Whoops,
Did it need any weight?
Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as a fuck, but that's another story.
I love how you said ripped as a fuck.
I don't get it. He was also sex, but also last time I had sex on a jacuzzi. There's a cocktail name right there. Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through though. Think says to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died.
At least the guy didn't burn himself.
What do you mean?
Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass.
What's up with this dick torturing stories? God.
I know, this is rough.
You got these two characters together at last.
I gotta say, the idea of like a vag with some like cooling action, it sounds amazing, honestly. A+. That almost makes up for it. Besides, these cooling systems require too much maintenance.
Wait. I think I should leave, but care to join me in Escapade for the rest of the night?
Can I plug my services at the end of the night?
Yeah.
Then count me in. I got the perfect stories. 8888888.
Oh, what's that H for?
I don't know. I assume it's just like W.
Oh, I know the W for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us be on the way then. Goodbye, bartender.
Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa.
Wait, seriously?
They left. A pair made it out.
Yep.
At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss.
Man, don't you just feel great?
Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's a big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you.
You know, I'm getting old. That girl was too much even for me. Oh, you got money now.
Yeah, too late, but oh well.
Yeah, too late, getting evicted.
You just gonna splurge?
I guess I could. Aw, shucks.
Oh wow, I didn't expect that kind of message at the end of the game.
So I guess I can show you this. Here's the PC9X. So, you guys should be somewhat familiar with this. There it is down there. And, oh, do I have to get a game for it too? Hold on.
Top one?
Fuck, how does this work?
Oh, go back to the shopping list. Is it the top one? Because you bought the piece. I guess not.
Oh, assorted cartridges.
Ah.
Maybe. Yes!
Auto Warrior Julianne.
I remember being very bad at this.
X to
Okay.
shoot, arrow to move.
Hey, it's Toho.
Yeah.
Nice scroll and shooter. Are there power-ups?
I don't remember.
I had a lot of TIE fighters. How's the movement? Pretty chunky?
Yeah. This isn't really like a high quality. This isn't exactly Mushihime-sama. Sorry, I didn't kill every fighter. I let you down. Oh.
Oh, there's noise.
Yeah. No invincibility period either.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's it. Okay.
Is there just one level?
Anyway, that's an achievement. You play a video game.
Get to beat it?
There is an achievement for that, I think. Okay, let's go to work. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll grab some food I ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you that. Drink something, maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this all these years. Now's the time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Do either of you want to be Gabby? I've been voicing her till now, but...
Alright. I think I have to pause on you because that'll prevent me from sleeping, so...
Perfect.
Hello.
Gabby. Come in.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Vallhalla. Hey.
Hey! Oh, no, that was... Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was the same time thing.
You talk first.
No, well...
Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister.
A what? My sister sent you a letter? It's the first I heard of it. What did it say?
I don't know, I never opened it. At least not until now.
Huh?
I figured I should read it with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it.
Alright then. Sorry.
Just that?
Yep.
Is there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back?
It's just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. After all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For a fight? For not talking all these years? Oh, now I'm fucking pissed. You laughing?
Sorry, I just remember all the time my sis provoked you that way. Like that time when she gave you chocolate label 1, 2, and 4 during the Valentine's Day. And you're pissed about the lack of 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneaky opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long.
She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. The letter was supposed to piss me off like that. I guess she had all the rights to brag.
Maybe she was being sincere though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion.
She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. She usually amputate. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejection.
Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments are out of the question.
Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18 but kept it secret from anyone.
Why?
Oh, fine now. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why did she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was it shame? What was it?
Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum, shot near her heart every 3 days. Apparently, the serum burns like hell. The shot even left a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark, and the rejection was what ended up killing her?
The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't Couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shot made her other defense grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, but maybe it was a blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and rejection afterward. They don't know. She kept a secret from everyone, and nobody knows. Maybe she had told me about it. I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she'd have faced alone instead of just dying on her sleep.
Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I'd given a chance to research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now.
Ew.
Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition after all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone though, if she only...
So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together.
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is to try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get busy with worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain with the chest pain from time to time, but that actually goes away back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just an acid reflux or something. Gosh, I even blame her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how'd you find me exactly?
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You?
Yeah, they call it Dangerous.
Oh, Dangerous? I wonder why.
What?
I wonder why, though. It's like,
I don't know. Alright, that might be what they call, like, the people who use it. I don't remember.
Huh.
But yeah, there's a real Vallhalla app that has Dangerous on it. It's very much like what you see in the game. I have, yeah.
Well, truth is, I visit it from time to time. And the other day, I read a thread discussed that bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad?
No, not mad. More like dumbfounded.
Hey, Gio, can you tell me what the problem was that back then? What sparked the fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage.
You were going to get married?
I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning.
You guys were fucking?
Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I didn't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her. That was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she'd suddenly decided to craft my life into her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom, my say on the matter?
So that's when you stopped loving Lenore?
No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order, regroup myself, think carefully of what to do next.
I understand. I sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in the college. Bless you.
Season up a storm over there.
Okay.
So that's what led to you to fighting, huh?
Heh, you know the word fight makes it sound like we exchange blows or something.
Haha,
It's all-
blow.
What?
It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take the offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said the same thing. Wow. My sister said something like that.
Uh-huh.
I told you she mentioned on more occasion that how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take on the best of me. No. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
Lenore.
You're quite the hot ass. You, me, my sis.
You were supposed to be a mature one, you know? Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
But my sister would have scolded you.
But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid.
That's true. You and my sister were meant for one another. You both move on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, berating myself over these past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much though. We were together all the time, always talking about the dumb stuff. I don't call my parents useless, but she was the only one I could have always talked to. I feel her absence every day. Everything's just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person.
Eh?
Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there was no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces, both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was only 8 back then.
So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with. Preferably something sweet. Oh, here we go.
It's the drink you've been making non-stop. Oh, are you getting this kid totally sloshed?
Yeah. Grab this for a sec. Look, we've already ruined the ending. We might as well have some fun.
Moments ago, you refused to sell the alcohol to underage, but now you're just doing it just fine.
Yeah. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had.
Hey!
Want to add anything?
Oh, it's Mr.
Don't say it to me, say it to her.
That's a bit...
Come on, just this once.
I always miss you, sis. Sis. Sis, you idiot. Why'd you keep that secret from me so long? Idiot! Idiot! Baka! Baka! I was told you everything was enough. You idiotic idiot! Baka! Hey Jill, promise you won't talk like you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And I promise me we won't fight.
I can't do that.
Okay?
You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are.
I am not an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Hey. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you look after me?
I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Jill. Hey, wasn't this toast?
Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers.
Cheers. So, how about this drink? Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now.
Right.
Now I think back to it. Jeez. Didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank?
Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me an apple soda. I put a bubblegum on soles of all shoes in retaliation. God damn this little devil.
That's fucked up.
She walked funny and might jail her for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time?
Huh?
She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda.
Oh. Did you get back at her?
Well, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. What the fuck?
God damn it, you ruined the moment, didn't you, Jill? God damn. Well, I shouldn't say it loud, so.
Yeah. As a follow, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. What the fuck? She said.
Are we reading a visual novel or are we reading an erotic novel?
She said, "So do you like eating me for lunch?"
Good God.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here?
They think I'm a cleric, actually.
Who?
Oh, she's my best friend at school.
And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right?
Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise?
Oh, hey, Spirit of Ray. We're kind of finishing up here, right? So, thanks for stopping by. True. Will you go to her house afterwards?
To be honest, I don't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district. But Curry doesn't live close by, so.
Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? I'm only getting evicted.
Are you sure?
I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night.
Sure, I'll just stay with you.
Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yeah, he opened a second branch last year.
So he's looking to expand?
I think he got into partnership with a friend in Motor District. They saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries.
I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark one for daddy!"
I think he had a bad with an acquaintance of his ever since my sister was 12 years or so. That's the sis was into girl. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still on the fridge. It's even later a sweet victory.
Heh. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they?
I guess that's one that wasn't the simplest though. Said one too many thing argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society and her circle of friends. A husband daughter was no-no. I'm still on my sis side for that one though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was more than her own daughter.
How'd she react to her death?
Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did.
They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. What? I haven't seen her since August, I think.
Did you two fight too?
No, she just hasn't showed up.
You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Jill, I'm a bit dizzy.
Must be the alcohol.
The what?
I did say let's break the alcohol taboo, didn't I?
Yeah, but...
Don't worry, it'll pass in a bit. And let this be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First you feel dizzy, then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice.
You're trying to justify your action with moral, you're digging yourself deeper. I thought there was going to be a party here. I don't know who that is.
Alma, over here.
Party?
A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it?
I don't want to be a kid to... I don't want a kid to burden.
Don't worry, you won't. You only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol.
I think it's a bit late for that.
It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you.
Feel my body getting hot, and all of your friends are looking hotter.
Oh, the way it was going white for a second, I thought like the program was gonna crash.
I also thought that at first.
The counter there. So it would have been different if we weren't getting evicted.
We're not there yet.
Ooh, okay. There's an after credits stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're probably not going to get to that tonight, but we'll do it sometime. Oh, by the way, since you're here, let's see. Sunday, we typically do D&D, but there's somebody in our group who is like changing their living situation. So we're probably not going to have D&D. And instead of like giving these guys like a 50-50 will we won't we stream scenario, just saying if we don't have D&D, I'm just going to take the night off. The next game we're playing is Pathologic, and that begins Tuesday. We'll be streaming Pathologic Tuesdays and Fridays, and playing D&D on Sunday. I see. Sorry, before this game we played Shenmue, and oh boy, the main character says "I see" in the most like stoic voice you can imagine.
I recorded it like one time and it just reads that one line every time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you should use that as a sound alert, but
I
you're
gotta go back through videos, and find a good one.
I see.
Yeah.
What's it about Square Enix getting into NFTs in the stream chat?
There's gonna be NFT for Tifa, Cloud,
NFTs, metaverse, particularly how blockchain games hold the potential to enable self-sustaining game growth.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Honestly, right now there's any game company that support NFTs, like they're just speaking out their ass. I don't even know what an NFT is, and they just think it's some kind of business opportunity. That's
Well,
the worst part.
It's like this get rich quick scheme that like everyone's getting on.
Yeah,
board.
yeah, that's the problem.
Did you have fun? Yep, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there.
That was Gabby.
Yeah, one of them is Gabby, but these are times, so you're right. Good night, Jill.
Oh, you have no control over that type of stuff.
Yeah. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Game over.
This is interesting. I'm gonna press this in the game chat.
Okay.
Oh, where's it?
Wednesday, February 1st. To think I'd be evicted. They are pretty ruthless. They don't even allow you to skip 1 month. I was 2 months late already, actually. Jill. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Right? About that. Forget it. I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll regroup and think about what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here by the... Whoa, your bed is huge. A queen size. Considering I lived with a guy for at least 4 years, you can get lonely, but also really comfortable. I just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for a futon in here. I haven't slept in a mattress in, over 2 years now. That can be good for your back, and bad for my morale. Anyways, good night. Nighty-night. Oh, achievement unlocked, because I haven't previously seen this ending.
Oh, okay.
It's hot in here. Having her hug me certainly doesn't help. I don't want to wake her up either. She looks so comfortable right now. I wonder if boss would have let me crash in her place. Oh well. Let's just try to sleep a bit and... No, for go away. No, you piece of fur, don't you dare sleep on my... Oof. Yeah!
Art data.
Yeah.
Skip past it, I get to read it.
Now I have 2 of these. It's New Game Plus. We keep our money and our decorations and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be able to get evicted if you carry this money through.
That's the idea, yeah.
Suddenly finding money in your pockets.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll shut that off then. So let me switch that to this camera. So I hit load. Psst. Hey, over here. Boom. Why didn't I show up on the TV? Guys get old if you repeat them too much, you know? But no matter, thank you for playing again. Don't worry, you won't be punished for choices made in past playthroughs. This is a fresh new beginning. Almost fresh at least. Jill will have all the money she had at the end of last time. She'll keep everything she bought or unlocked too. That means she can potentially be a millionaire, but remain the same poor bartender. Well, suspension of disbelief exists for a reason, right? Oh, but debts will still show up, so be careful. Did you get all the endings yet? Here's a couple of tips. Leaving Joe homeless, or not, is the first step towards at least one of them. There's 2 of them that rely on being a top bartender to the buff sweetheart and the cat-eared beauty. Of those 2, one needs you to be patient with the pompous buffoon. The other needs you to serve the busty droid what she wants. The other busty girl, the blonde one, you should get hers as long as you're not an asshole. And Becky should be easy as long as you remember what she says. 6 different endings. Can you get them all? Sorry for all the chatter. Let's pretend this never happened. Game start!
That's the opening to every New Game Plus.
Yeah.
That's kind of a nice touch.
That's it. No more tequila season ramen before the afternoon nap. What the hell are you chewing on for? Is that a letter? Yeah.
New Game Plus starts after the dog event has already happened, because that's prequel.
Yes. Yeah, we did do the prologue because dogs, just lots of dogs, serving beer to dogs.
So that occurs outside of the time reset.
Yeah.
Can't go back in time prior to the dog event.
Yeah, we'll do the Anna demo sometime. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, guys, so I have some questions for you. Overall, did you enjoy the game?
It was cute.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I would have enjoyed more because we played a handful of adventure games at this point. I know I can't really. I know. I can't liken it to that. This is more of a visual novel.
Yeah.
Really, with some minor choices, and I'd say for that it does it very well. But some of those characters, good God.
Do you have a favorite character for both of you?
Adam Jensen.
Jamie, then, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, who was it again? So for me, there's actually more than one, but like, one, of course, one is actually the one I voiced, Vallhalla.
Yes.
Because how it changed
Harry Potter. The boy, boy who
What the
lived.
fuck?
Because so how he changed in the last minute, like
Yeah.
that was all. Turns out that was all acting, and he was actually average guy. Like, oh shit,
He was fucking with you.
that was it. And then after that, surprisingly, it's who was it again? Dorothy and streaming chant, because they bring their energy.
Yeah, they're really lively. So I really disliked Dorothy my first playthrough. What was it, like 2017? I played this game the first time. I didn't like Dorothy very much. Like, she just made me uncomfortable, you know, as that's her thing. But like, she really grew on me this playthrough, I guess, because like I knew to expect her this time. And I think I just like let her be more herself, you know, to me. And she really grew on me a whole lot in this playthrough. She's not my favorite though. I really enjoy Kira Miki, who I got like her extra stuff the first time I played, and also
by the
Stella.
way, is it just me or did she only make appearance for 2 times?
3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah, I like Stella and Sei a lot. My favorite character though is Jill. I mean, like, I remember playing the game, even though she's like your point of view character, I like this like huge crush on her after like getting to know her and stuff. Like,
I'm surprised that this game like got a collab with I forget which game it was. They got a collab and then they
Read Only Memories.
Okay, well, that's what I found it crazy, like how this small indie game somehow got a collab with that kind of
right. So I mean, Read Only Memories is also a small indie game, and they were being developed around the same time, and it's like, two Cyberpunk games that, you know, have like kind of inhabit the same world-ish. Like they made it more of a thing, you know. Also, there's like a 2-pack that I think Limited Run Games sold, where if you put them together, it's all one piece of art. Yeah. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, I also had this game for Switch, and I barely played it for Switch, but maybe I'll go like ending hunting on the Switch version now, because I've been kind of saving it up to like stream it for a long time, and I've finally done that, so now I can just like enjoy the game and not have to worry about like kind of re-spoiling myself for it, I guess. Because I forgot a lot of what happens.
I mean, if you're gonna go for the ending thing, why don't you just like you play the Steam version so you get the achievement and like keep it as a memoir?
It's more comfy, you know, on the Switch.
Oh yeah, and that's why if Steam Deck actually gets on our hand, that's gonna be so, you know, revolutionize gaming.
Yeah.
When is this supposed to get delivered again? Steam Deck, like March?
February, I think, for Q1. But I'm now in, I guess.
Okay.
All confused. I'm gonna check that shit. Steam Deck. Steam Deck deposit. Q2.
Okay.
Alright.
So, next game we're playing is Pathologic. Pathologic is a very hard game. That being said, there are 12 in-game days, and they take approximately 2 hours of time to go through each day. That being said, we're reading stuff out loud, so things will take probably a little bit longer than that. There's going to be some like saves coming. Not really saves coming, but like just trying to make sure we're successful in certain ways, because we have to kind of do everything we can to turn the advantage in our favor. It's a very, very difficult game. It's kind of like it's got some like visual novel walking simulator type stuff in it. It's very Morrowind-esque in how it's presented. But yeah, I'm really excited to play it. I've been jonesing for it this whole time. I haven't had a successful playthrough in the game. Damn it, I'm gonna try really hard this time. But yeah, I think how it's gonna go is like I think Andrew and I hit like a really good stride when we did the Pathologic 2 demo, the Marble Nest. I really like how we did that. And I'm going to like quick save before conversations in case we want to like redo anything like that, because I know there's a few awkward... there's going to be a few awkward points otherwise. The other thing is kind of taking a cue from how we did Long Live the Queen, kind of like I'm willing to like let things play out and see how they go. But I think if we are resetting something in a day, then I'm gonna be like trying to make it go like as fast as possible, and we can like talk strategy more openly, that sort of thing. So I'm kind of taking cues from like how we've played two other games as to how I'm going to structure this. So I expect the first stream for Pathologic to be fairly short, because day one is easy and uneventful. It's just walking around, talking to people, buying stuff. So like I think the first stream will be pretty short. So look forward to that, I guess. But I'd like to keep it to 1 day per stream. So things can get longer. Things will get longer as we need to reset certain things. So like you know, save scumming, that sort of thing.
And I appreciate us trying to keep the length of the stream down.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, everything going well. It should be 12 nights of Pathologic, which is probably about as much as any person can take. It is not a game where you are like in a power fantasy, you know, like you're not going around punching people and they're exploding, you know, bloody mess and all that stuff. It is very much like you're not a mercenary, you're a doctor, you know, and you're being killed by your thirst, your hunger, your exhaustion, and a plague, you know. At any given moment, you're slowly being choked to death by all those things at once, you know, and you're not a fighter, you're a doctor, you know, like you gotta, you know, you're bad at shooting guns, you're bad at punching, you know. Daniel has a personality, as you've already seen, Andrew. If anything, he's even more dickish in the first game. But
the same protagonist across all the Pathologics?
So Pathologic 1 has 3 playable characters, and we're going to be playing the same one we play in the Marble Nest. They all coincide. So while you're playing as Daniel, the Haruspecs, whose name is Artemi Barak, and the Changeling, whose name is Clara, are also existing in the world. And they're going to be going through the same story that they normally go through as if you're playing them, but they are going to be doing it very badly. They're going to make every bad decision, and you're going to have to step in and save them at certain points. It's very funny, because they're going to make every bad decision because they don't have you playing as them.
I mean, I'm capable of doing the same.
Yes.
Clearly, making all the bad decisions.
Yeah.
They can't take that away from me.
Oh, Andrew, I have homework for you. Between now and Tuesday, I want you to look up the Pathologic speedrun.
Yeah, like a route?
Something like that.
The Pathologic 2, you mean?
1. Yeah, Classic HD. Pathologic Classic HD. So that is your homework. It's very funny. I think it's like half an hour long. And I told you, like, there's 12 days that the game takes place in, and each day cycles in 2 hours time. And this fast playthrough takes like half an hour, I think.
Quickest run is 18 minutes.
Great.
That's an 80%.
Okay.
That's Changeling / character. We have Bachelor, Haruspecs, and Changeling. That's the 3 characters.
Yeah.
Who
What's the Bachelor run? Bachelor.
Bachelor one is 25 minutes.
Yep, half an hour. Yep. But yeah, the speed run is very funny. You load up on as much food as you can afford. You look in the trash for every glass bottle. You fill them all up with water, and then you just sleep for 12 days. You wake up, nom 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 nom, drink, fill up your bottles, go back to bed, wake up, nom 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 nom, drink.
You're living the COVID life.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But yeah, I guess we're calling it here. Do you have any closing thoughts? About Vallhalla or
the save load game? Not really.
Wow. Okay, what's your tier list of games we streamed in December? There's two. Well, okay, hold on. The games I streamed in December, because I was gonna say you kind of streamed a lot of them too.
What's a random ass name?
How does this rank with Shenmue 1?
This is better.
Jihun.
Wait, what did we stream in December?
Shenmue.
That was it?
Yeah, Shenmue in this, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is better. I mean, if you were to include the 999, I would easily say 999, but that wasn't the December game, so.
The most recent things we played, I think 999 is the most enjoyable.
Okay.
But, for this month, without a doubt, this game.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. Like I like how stupid Shenmue is, and like I feel like that added a lot to like our stream of it.
So like,
it gave us a lot to play off of.
You were the one playing and streaming the games. There is absolutely no way that I could ever conceive of myself sitting down and playing Shenmue. This game, I could totally sit down and play.
Mm-hmm.
It is a better game. It was a more enjoyable experience.
Okay. Oh, okay. One more question. What is what is you guys' favorite visual novel we've streamed?
999.
Ooh man.
Because I know what my answer is. It is a resounding like.
Well, I mean, what is the list
our
of
full list? What do we?
Yeah, that's the thing. I was about to ask that question. Like, what is the list of our video game that we?
Okay,
streamed?
I'll pull up our YouTube really fast.
Why give me 999 just from how involved in it I got? So unfortunately, I got a little upset by the end where I'm like, God damn it! Everything I was like picking up didn't fucking matter.
Yeah, my answer is a fucking slam dunk. By the way. I think Andrew knows what I'm gonna say. But first the list. So Sakura Wars, Snatcher, Police Knots,
I have a soft spot for Snatcher.
Long Live the Queen, Mirrors, 999, and Valhalla.
Mirrors, obviously.
Yeah, my slam dunk is Mirrors, hands down.
That game is so fucking weird. And we didn't see all that it has to offer. I don't think there's anything more than what we did. Like,
Yeah, we did all of it, I'm pretty sure.
I
can't
feel
imagine
How
there's
many
anything
people
more.
have played the fucking game?
That's the thing. I feel like we're probably the only one of the three streamers that played a game. I think
Mhm.
I feel like that's the case.
Looked you up with some more weird fucking games.
We're doing Racing Lagoon sometime next year. This year, next year, whatever. 15
Well, even
minutes.
even this Sunday counts as the next year. So technically speaking,
Yeah. My kind of loose schedule going forward is Pathologic. Then fucking we're gonna need dessert after that, so we're doing Drakengard 3. Then Racing Lagoon. And I'm thinking Disco Elysium. But that's getting like really far out there. Right? So. But definitely Pathologic, Drakengard 3, finishing it, and Racing Lagoon. By the way, Racing Lagoon is fucking sick, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. But that's it. Maybe there will be something here Sunday, but probably not. It's looking like I'm just gonna take the day off if we're not doing D&D. So either way, this group is picking back up Tuesday with Pathologic. So until then, until that dark star rises, we'll see you.
Bye. See you next year.
Happy New Year.